Welcome to Myth or Reality. Today, we've got a gripping tale that will challenge what you think you know. As you watch, listen closely because at the end, you'll need to decide. Is this story a true account, a reality, or untrue, just a cleverly crafted myth? It's up to you to figure it out. So, the story. In the misty swamps of Louisiana, where the cypress trees rise like sentinels from the murky waters, lies the town of Belle Rive. This small, isolated community is home to a legend that has haunted the bayou for over a century. The specter of the bayou, the restless spirit of Marie Lavalle, a voodoo priestess whose name still evokes fear. Marie was born in 1812. A woman of remarkable power and mystery. Known for her mastery of the dark arts, she was both feared and revered by the people of Belle Rive. They came to her for cures, blessings, and sometimes darker requests. But in 1853, when a deadly fever swept through the town, panic gripped the people. The fever claimed many lives, and whispers began to spread that Marie had cursed the town. On a moonless October night, a mob of townsfolk, driven by fear and superstition, marched to Marie's cabin deep in the bayou. They accused her of witchcraft, of bringing the fever upon them. Without trial or mercy, they dragged her from her home, bound her to a tree at the edge of the swamp, and set her cabin ablaze. As the flames lit up the night sky, Marie cursed them with her dying breath, vowing that her spirit would haunt the bayou for all eternity. From that night on, strange occurrences began to plague the town. Locals spoke of seeing a ghostly figure drifting through the swamp, her eyes glowing with an eerie light. The sightings were always the same, a woman with long, dark hair and a flowing white dress, standing silently among the cypress trees, watching, waiting. One of the earliest and most terrifying encounters happened in 1927. A fisherman named Henry Du Bois was out on the bayou late one night when he claimed to see Marie's spirit. According to Henry, the fog was thick, and as he paddled through the swamp, he saw her standing on the water's surface, her eyes glowing in the darkness. She didn't speak, but her presence filled him with a dread unlike anything he had ever known. He fled the bayou that night, but the terror of what he saw stayed with him until the day he died. In 1954, Jack and Emily Rousseau, a young couple from Belle Rive, decided to test the legend for themselves. They ventured into the swamp on a warm summer night, armed with a flashlight and a camera. They never returned. Their bodies were found 3 days later, floating near the tree where Marie had been tied. The coroner ruled their deaths as drowning, but their faces were twisted in expressions of pure terror. The camera they carried was found, but the film showed only one image, a blurred figure in the mist that some believe was Marie Lavalle. The legend continued to grow, and in 1979, a team of paranormal investigators from New Orleans decided to explore the bayou. They spent 3 nights in the swamp, recording strange lights and unexplained sounds. The lead investigator, Dr. Samuel Leclerc, wrote in his journal about feeling an icy hand brush against his face and hearing a whisper that called his name. The team left the bayou convinced that the legend of Marie Lavalle was no mere tale. To this day, the people of Belle Rive avoid the swamp after dark, especially near the cursed tree. The bayou remains a place of mystery and fear, where the spirit of Marie Lavalle is said to roam, her curse unbroken, her presence a chilling reminder that some spirits refuse to rest. So what do you think? Is this story fact or fiction, true or untrue, a reality or a myth we made up? Well, here's the answer. The specter of the bayou is completely made up and just a myth. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.